What's going on, Dark Siders? What's up? How's everybody doing? Long time no see. See if we get anybody in here, or if everybody forgot about me already. Trying to get back to doing things the way they were before. So, what's going on? Got one person in here. Wait a little bit, see who comes in. Oh, there's Edith. You go, girl. Got two people. Got Edith and somebody else. How's everybody doing tonight? No, there's nobody in here. We are live from the RV. Live from the RV. Vader's laying here next to me. I'm okay, Edith. I don't know how many people are going to come on here. I mean, I announced that I was going to have Dark Side Fridays this, but people might take a while to get people back in here. When they don't see 55 dogs running around, they ain't too interested. Oh man, but things ain't going too bad. I've been looking for land, looking for land. That's I tell you, that's a grind. Just shopping for houses or land. That's a task. Especially if you're looking for land, because you got to make sure the land perks for the septic. You got to make sure that the house you want to put on it, you can put on it, because some of them don't accept modulars. Some of them don't accept mobile. So it's a grind. But where I'm staying now is cheap, so I'll be able to save some money. Karma's over there in the cage. She's over there raising hell. Go lay down, Vader. Go lay down, Vader. Vader's been acting like a jerk off tonight. He bit Karma because he thought she was taking his treat. I had to kick his ass a little bit. Had to show him. Then I thought he was going to try me. I was like, "Don't try me, dude, because you ain't gonna like what happens." I don't put up with that crap, man. My dog growls at me or even tries to come at me, boy. You just another one on the street than me. It's on like Donkey Kong, then, boy. I don't put up with that shit. What you looking at me like that for? You better go lay your ass down, punk. Actually, business is picking up. Thank God. I mean, today I did a job today, made like $2,800. So it took me about an hour and a half. So I got a job for tomorrow. Real quick job though. It's just fixing like a shower cartridge. Quick $200. So, but yeah, business is starting to pick up. Once I get some money together for my marketing guy and really put some serious money on it, that's when it's going to blow up. When I can give my marketing guy some serious cash, Little Rock is gone. Little Rock is sold. All the dogs are gone. Every dog I had is gone, except for Vader and Karma, the two Borbles. All the bullies are gone. Kobe's gone. Little Rock's gone. Blue's gone. Sandy's gone. Now I was going to keep Sandy, but you know what? I bought a brand new bedroom set, and she chewed the bedroom set, brand new. Wasn't even 3-4 days old, and she chewed one of the corners of it. And I was like, "You're gone, bye." What's up, William Chi? Man, William Chi got love for me, boy. He be always checking up on me. I tell you, lately I've been getting like some comments. There's some dude on here, man. He don't he got it in for me. I don't know who the fuck it is. I really don't give a shit because he wouldn't say that shit to my face because I'd crush his skull. But he saying I should get a facial and all this stupid shit. I'm like, I was going to tell him, I said, yeah, I gave your mom a facial last night. People ain't got nothing better to do than talk shit, man. I got better things to do than worry about that shit. I'm concentrating on moving forward. I'd show you around here in here, but I can't move the camera because I'm on a laptop, so I don't have the remote camera set up. But things are going better. I'm saving a shitload of money per month now. That's for sure. I'm probably saving probably about $2,000 a month now in expenses. So can't complain. Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe my rent was high. It doubled like in 3 years. My rent doubled, so I didn't want to. But Maggie went back to skits. I gave Maggie back to skits. Yeah. So she's back with skits. Land prospects, I've been looking. I had a real good one when I first started looking, and I should have jumped on it, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't even moved out of the house yet. And 2 acres in York, South Carolina, for like 50 grand. Land down here in prime areas is going for 25,000 an acre. So I only need two or three. I mean, two is. I mean, I can get away with one really, but I mean, my minimum is two. My max is five. So, but I want to tell you guys one thing. I got a friend of mine, okay, who's got a litter right now that I'm promoting, kind of like I'm trying to help him out. Um, these dogs are nice, and I looked at the pedigree. The pedigree is no joke. I mean, it's got a lot of good stuff in there. And it's very. I think there's only one bossy dog in the whole pedigree, but the rest is, you know, it's really good stuff. You know, and then I seen the stud dog, and the stud dog was a really good looking dog too. Yeah, nice and compact, nice head, nice neck, short, thick neck. Um, I have pictures of the stud dog, and he sent me the pedigree for anybody's interested. And he doesn't want. He doesn't want. I was gonna. I might actually go down there this weekend and do a video thing, and then post it for you guys. He's not asking a lot of money for these puppies, you know, for what they're versus what they're worth. I mean, I think he wants 2K a puppy, and they're worth more than that. I mean, because the bloodline is really good. You know, he's got Merle. He's got some really nice Merles. He's got red fawn and white. I think he had a blue and white. He has like the Skittles rainbow. He has a chocolate, but the chocolate one is not available. chocolate female is not available. It's all the rest of them are available. It's just the chocolate female is not available. He sent me a video, so what I might do is put that on Facebook, and if somebody's interested in any of the puppies, you can contact, kind of go through me, just so I can help you out. But the puppies, I mean, these puppies look thick, man. They're really nice looking puppies. Trust me, I want one right now, and I'm in no position to get one. Right now. I mean, I could, because I've got an empty kennel here, but I really don't want to get involved in it right this minute. But I'm telling you, and Skits has blue, and he's going to breed blue to Aries again. So we'll see what happens with that. And he wants to give me a puppy from that too. So I mean, I got dogs coming back to me. It's not like I got to go shopping a lot. I got dogs coming back to me. So it's just a question of when I can handle it. But like tonight, I was on my phone looking at land for sale. It's funny with the land though, because there's always stipulations here. You got to have either it has to be a stick-built house or so many bedrooms. If it's in a certain neighborhood and all this crap. That's why I'm trying not to buy in a neighborhood. I'm trying to buy out in the country and just do what I want. That's how I'm trying to work it right now. Right now I'm just trying to work and stack cash. You know what I'm saying? Just put that shit away. Mafia style. Under the mattress, wherever you got to put it. Hide it somewhere. Because I tell you, put money in the banks don't pay off, because as soon as you put money in the bank, somebody's there to suck it out. So, how's everybody else doing? Everybody else doing all right tonight? How's everybody's dogs doing? Anybody got any litters going on? I'm telling you, if you guys are interested in this litter I'm talking about, I will. You can message me on Messenger, and I can send you the video. And then if you're interested, I can make it happen. If you see one you like and you want to put a deposit down, you won't send the money to me. You'll send it to him, but I'll make it happen. I'll get you in contact with him, and you can take it from there. But these puppies really look good. I mean, they're little beasts, man. I mean, I haven't been that excited about a litter in a while. But when you're talking like broad skulls, broad muzzles, bone, compact, these puppies got it, man. Nice top lines. I mean, flat. I mean, really, really good looking dogs. So, especially for that price point, anybody else would want $4,000 for that, $3-4 for them. So, but I mean, it's not bad in the RV here. Oh, I'm tired. I mean, it's 4 a.m., man. I got up at 4 a.m. with the dogs. I let them out like 2 or 3 times. I fed them and all this bullshit. Do the whole morning ritual shit. Then I went and put that pump in. I was done by 12 o'clock. I got there at 10. I was done by 12. Then I had to go run a couple errands while I was up there. And then I turned around and came home. And now where I'm staying is like an hour and 20 minutes from where I used to live. So it's a drive. But it is what it is. But down here, it's so cheap, it's disgusting. I mean, I'm paying nothing to live here hardly. Like, it's crazy. I'm not even paying the price of a fucking apartment down here. So, and I own the RV outright. Like I own it. So I don't have to worry about that either. But The plan is to buy some land. Now, another thing I want to say is if if I find a stick built house that's on say an acre and a half, 2 acres, and it is sufficient for what I need, I have no problem just buying a house. But I got to find something that's not, uh, you know, something that doesn't need 100K worth of work done to it or something like that. It's not worth it to me. You know, I just believe when the time is right, the right things will happen. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, I'm going to step in shit and I'm going to be all right. You know what I mean? Instead of falling in it. You got to have a little bit of faith. A lot of people don't have any faith, man. I got faith in myself. I know I'm not going to go down. I'm not worried about shit. You know how bad I've had it with this plumbing business? I was killing it. Last year, I was killing it. I was like, always had like 2-3 grand in my pocket. I was killing it. I mean, that's besides the money in the bank. That's just money. That's just bullshit money I was holding on to just to blow on stupid shit, right? Just to buy like stuff at the store or whatever. But it just goes to show you, shit can turn real quick on you, man. So all the people like the breeders that think they're sitting on top of the world now, you better get a little humble, man, because I tell you what's going to happen. Sooner or later, that's just going to turn around and going to kick you in the ass. It's not always going to be okay. But the bottom line is, you know who the badass people are? The badass people are the ones that can lose everything and turn around and come back and get it all back. And you know how many times I've done that shit? And I'm going to do it again. Because that's how I'm built, man. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can come on here, comment, and tell I need a facial and this and that. You go fuck yourself for all I care. I really don't give a shit. But you can't stop the train, man. You know what I mean? When you got somebody strong-willed like me, that's why I guess I like the dogs I like, because they're strong-willed dogs. Dogs are like their owners, right? But once I get something in my head, ain't no stopping me, man. You can ask Linda about that shit. Once I say I'm going to do so, if I say I'm going to go buy a motorcycle, I'm going to go buy one. If I say I'm going to go get a new car, I'm going to go get one. I mean, I'm not going to do that right now because I could give a shit about the car or bike, but I'm just giving you examples. If I say I'm going to go show dogs, that's what I'm going to do. But right now, in my head, for as the dog game, I still like it. I still like the dogs, but in the last 3 years, I've seen a lot of shit happen with people. I've seen a lot of people change, and you get to know people, like who really gives a shit about you, who doesn't. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm not in a rush. You know what I mean? I'm not in a rush to get the kennel back to full tilt. Yeah, William. I mean, I was never the problem with me. I wasn't careful about spending, but I've changed my ways. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to be a greedy bastard and keep my money. You know why? Because everybody else is being a cheap ass, so I'm going to be a cheap ass now. Like, I'm not going to pay top dollar for anything. Like, if I want something now, I go on Marketplace and find it for half the price. Basically, when I go to buy something, I find it for the price I want to buy it for, or I don't buy it. It's that simple. Like, I need to get it like a dog fence. You know the metal dog fences they sell on Amazon? You can stake them in the ground. They're like 40 inches tall. I'm going to buy 2 of them. Right? And I'm gonna fence around the whole RV. That way I can let the dogs out without having to have them on a leash. Because I got a lot here. I mean, I got my own yard and everything or whatever. So there's no need to. And then when I leave, I just pick them up and fold, stack them up and strap them on the back of the hitch. When I got one of them hitch carrier things, it goes in the back of the hitch. Just bungee cord it down. But I'm more cautious, with the way things are going. The way the way the fucking world is right now, I don't want to be in debt. You know what I mean? I got a brand new Hyundai Santa Cruz. It's got 15,000 miles on it. I'm getting rid of it. I don't even want it. I'm upside down in it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save up some money, enough to where I can get out of it, right? And I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't fucking want it. It's great. It's nice. It's badass little truck. You know what I mean? You know, for what it is. But in this day and age, I don't want the debt because, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to owe nobody nothing. You know what I mean? It's like with the credit game, you know, just like the dog game, the credit game, you know, you pay your fucking credit cards off and your score goes down. It's like, stick your card up your ass. I don't even want your fucking card. Because if it's not improving my credit, what the hell do I need it for? I'd rather just pay cash for it. You know? I mean, you see the way things are going, man, with Biden and all this bullshit and all, you know, all the government and everything. They're trying to poison us with the fucking food, you know? I mean, if you would just really read what half the shit that you're eating is killing you, man. I've been watching. I've been eating a lot cleaner. And my fat ass actually lost a little bit of weight. I can almost see my chin now, my jawline. So that Celsius energy drink. You know what the fuck is in that? Was it or no? What they say was there? Not formaldehyde. Arsenic or some shit. I don't know. It was bad. It was something bad. I know the guy. The guy said, if you guys ever watch that Gary Brucker guy, he's like a health guru. He said the shit that they put in that Celsius drink, you know where that shit comes from? Shit plant, the foam on top of the water. He says they use that and they dry it into a powder. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. You don't know what the hell you're eating anymore. So I just been eating clean, man. And now they got all this synthetic steak and shit. You don't even know if you're eating real chicken or not. It's like you don't kill it yourself. You don't even know if it's fucking real or not. I'm like, oh my God. Thank God I'm not going to be around in 20 years. I don't have to deal with this shit. But as far as dogs go, the new puppy, the new Borble's doing good. She's doing good, and she's a good girl. I don't know if she's going to be as good as Vader, but she's good. She likes to get into shit a little bit, but she's not bad. She's doing good. My plan is to breed Vader to her when she's just about 2 years old. And if I'm going to tell you right now, if she gets prolapse, this would be like the fourth female I have. If she gets prolapse, I'm not breeding Borbles. I'm done. I'm telling you right now. If she has a prolapse and her uterus pops out, I am done. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm telling you straight up. See, I'm getting fed up with this dog shit. Because every time I try to make a move, something bad happens. You know what I mean? So you got to understand. Like I had C-sections, and I'm still paying them off. You know, it's just one catastrophe after another. Like the first 3 litters was good, and then after that, it all went boom. But that's the dog game, you know. But then that's when you got to figure out: do you really want to do it, or do you just don't want to be bothered? You know. I mean, I love doing the dogs, and then like far as the showing part, you know, I've been sponsoring a lot of shows. I'm going to Danny's show, Beast of the East 2.0. On September 14th, I'm going to Carolina 8 show, which is coming up. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That show stuff is a whole other animal. So we'll see. I was going to show Maggie, but I couldn't show Maggie because she had a slight underbite. So She ended up with an underbite, so I couldn't show her. So I gave her back the skits. Plus I didn't have, three dogs in the RV is a bit much. So it was like it's better just having the two dogs, and even that could be a little challenging. But I got enough room in here for them. I got. Uh, Williams saying, "What is it about the CDC new rules about importing dog?" No, William, I didn't hear it. I'm surprised I haven't, but I have been keeping up on things. I know I talked to Africa Borbles over in Africa, and just for me to get a red pup from her, a red female, it was going to cost me $2,900 just to import her into the U.S. The dog was only $2,500. It was going to cost me almost $3,000 to get her here. I was like, I can't do that. I was like, that's crazy. 12, 1,400, 1,600. Okay, you start going up over $2,000, you're out of your mind. I'm not paying that kind of. I just, you know what? Oh, they got to be 6 months old now. Holy shit! That's gonna suck. Because now your bonding time. At 8, 9 weeks. That's when they really cling to you. That's when you need to have them with you. Wow, that's crazy. Because then the dog could develop all kinds of bad habits if it's just a kennel dog. You might have a hard time housebreaking and all that crap. Yeah, I like to have my puppy at 8 weeks old. But I'm not gonna have any more dogs right now. As much as I would like to, because trust me, there's a litter from Kobe too. He's got a Merle female that's smoking, you know, and he's giving me a killer price because I sold him Kobe cheap. You know what I mean? But and I just don't want to deal with it right now, man. As much as I want them, I don't know. I just I'm in a different place right now, man. I got to get my head. I got to figure out what I really want to do. Maybe once I get on the land and I got got the house thing straight, then I can say, okay, now I can, you know, because what I was going to do, I was working on the kennel and building the kennel up. So by the time I retire, you know, at least far as in the field, not doing the work, I mean, own the company and run the company, but retire far as, working. Then I could do the dogs during the day, and just talk on the phone, tell people what just basically putting out fires and making sure all customers are happy, that kind of shit. But right now, I got to do the work. Plus, I have to take care of the dogs. And I just put two brand new air conditioning units in this RV. So I mean, I got it ice cold in here during the day. This shit wide open during the day, man. And there's this thing that they sell called Waggle. Basically, a camera, and it keeps it monitors the temperature inside the RV. That way, if the power goes out and the temperature starts rising, I can get back here in time to get my dogs taken care of. Like today, Vader hit one of the breakers, and the front air conditioner was off when I came home because the breaker cover is broken. So now this weekend, I have to go to Camping World or whatever and get a breaker panel cover and put it on there, so he can't touch the breakers because he likes to lay there because it's next to the refrigerator. It's cool, so he likes to lay on the floor there because it's cold. So I got to cover that up because I mean I can't have him shutting the breakers off. Jesus Christ, they'll be dead by the time I get home. If I came home, my dogs were dead. I'd fucking lose it. A friend of mine just lost 14 dogs, 14 dogs because the goddamn power went out and the heat and the humidity killed them. Now, I'm not going to say who it was. That's his business, but he lost 14 dogs. I mean, shit. I know he's all fucked up in the head. Like, he's got to be hurting. But, I mean, nobody wants to lose that amount of dogs. That's crazy. Anybody got any questions about anything else? But like I'm telling you, this litter that I'm helping out with, these puppies look good, man. The males are diesel. The fucking males are, whew. Put it this way, I wish I could take a male because they're like really looking good. Slick, what's up, man? How you been doing? How's dogs doing? They doing good? And normally I don't vouch for litters. I don't really do that. But I looked at the puppies. I looked at videos of the puppies. I looked at the pedigree, and the pedigree is really good. I mean, it's put. How can I say this? A lot of the dogs that you usually see in your third generation are in the first generation or the second generation. So everything's closer. You know what I'm saying? It's not watered down. That's good, Slick. I'm glad to hear it. Vader's big 200-pound ass is laying here on the floor next to me. This dog's got to be like 210 pounds now. He's huge. I mean, boy's massive. I hope he's done growing because, I mean, Christ, if he gets any bigger, I'm not even going to put him in the car to get him to the vet. I mean, he's massive, man. Huge. And then Karma, she's, 5 months old? And she's got to be about 50 pounds. So I got to take her to get a rabies shot, actually. I normally would have had it done already, but all this moving shit, I've been going crazy. So this week I'm going to take her and get a rabies shot done. And then I have a Nissan NV 2500 van, high top, that I have the plumbing truck, with all the letters on it. I didn't have no air conditioning in that thing. I just put the AC condenser in myself the other day. I got that shit ice cold in there, and it gets so cold in there, I got to turn it down. Because I used to be an auto mechanic, so I put that shit in like an hour, I was done. Took the whole grill off the front. Yeah, man. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you what happened with the RV. When I was driving here to park it, to move here and put it on the lot, tire blew out on the right side. Tire blew out. I didn't even know it. I stopped for a different reason in the gas station. And Linda goes, "Oh, you knew the tire blew out?" I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I didn't see no tire blow out." So the tire blew out. I didn't even feel it. I go look where the tire's at. It's the inner tire because there's a dually on the back, dual wheels on the back. The inside, passenger side tire is bad. Well, the piece of tire went up, hit the mud flap, and the mud flap bracket ripped it out of the bottom, the floor of the fucking RV. And now that's wrapped up in the tire. Then and it's angle iron. It's fucking metal, right? So that piece of angle iron got wrapped up in the tire and went through the wheel well, the fiberglass wheel well, and now it's sticking out of the fucking wheel well. Now I got to fix the fiberglass. So now I got to take a recip saw, cut it all out, patch the fiberglass, and put a tire on it. Crazy, man. But I'm getting ready to put 6 new tires. I don't trust these tires now. The guy, when I got this, he said he had them all replaced. I don't give a fuck. I don't trust them. So it's going to be like almost $2,000 for 6 tires for this thing. Because they're going to be 14 ply tires. I'm putting like Kevlar, fucking bulletproof, armor-plated tires on this bitch. Because that's how I roll. I don't buy cheap shit, man. Imagine if I get a bad. What if they both blew out on the right side? I would have rolled this bitch. I can't stop this thing. Momentum's going to take it. So, yeah. 6 new tires, 14 ply. And I'm switching to a different size because, like, the guy at the tire store told me they're converting. The tires that are on this thing now are 8R 19.5. That's like an old school size. Everybody's going 225, 70, 19.5 now. So I'm going to put those on there. 6 new ones. Ain't going to be cheap. So. I mean, I just couldn't believe it blew out because you said the tires were new. And they look new. You know? They're not dry rotted. You still had the nubs on them, for Christ's sake. Because you put the tires on and they parked it. But I don't know if they're recaps or what they were, but I don't trust any of the tires now. So now they're all coming off. So that's how I roll, man. I ain't fucking with no safety with this thing. This is 30 feet long. So, well, that's enough about that. Then the neighbor next door, a couple doors over, has a pit bull. So I've been trying to stay away from that. You know, he's got the big ass chain on it and looking all stupid. And it's not a bully; it's a pit bull. You can tell. You see the terrier in it. It's not an American bull. So they're supposed to be moving out. They're supposed to be gone today, but because the landlord that owns the RV park doesn't want pit bulls here. So, but yeah, I'm gonna keep looking for the land, and sooner or later, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's not like I got 15 grand in my pocket right this minute anyway. So, take my time, stack my cash. Once I get about 10, 15 grand together, right? Because I'm only looking for 2 acres. So 2 acres at the most is going to be 55,000, 50,000 at the most. If I go to Gaffney, which is a little further away, not from here, but from where I was, it's about the same. It's a little less than this, though. It's about an hour away. This is an hour, 20 minutes. I mean, I could buy some land cheap. I could probably get 4 acres for $50,000. But the problem is Linda has to stay close to her father because he's sick. If he's not doing good, they thought he was having heart failure. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So, we got to stay close, take care of Dad, and her mother's not doing. They're old. They're not doing too good. So we got to stick close and make sure we can take care of them. So I got to pay more for the land. I mean, it just is what it is. Like when I move from here, I'm moving back closer to where I was. I'm not staying out here. I'm going back to Clover, or I'm going to somewhere in York County, or Rock Hill. All that's around that area. It's just it's just a matter of what I get my hands on. Yeah, well, I tell you, man, it's like I got mixed feelings about it. To be honest with you, Slick. It's because part of me wants to do it, and part of me doesn't want to do it. Oh, I'm tired. Excuse me. Oh. It's a lot of work. People don't want to pay for the dogs. 99% of people are full of shit. And people can say I'm being an asshole or whatever, but it is what it is, man. People don't want to pay. They want, but then when they sell, thing is they don't want to pay, but when they get the good shit from you, then they want to sell the fucking shit for $3,000 a piece. That's not how it works. I tell you, if I do it again, you're either going to pay the price or you ain't getting a dog. I'm not having no fucking discounts. The only people that get discounts, people who bought dogs off me. If you bought a dog or two off of me, then I'll hook you up. But you coming off the street, I don't know you. No, you gonna give me my $3,000, or you can just skip on down the road. I ain't got time for it. You know, all the work and the fucking staying up and all it, and the C sections, $8,000 worth of C sections. I mean, man, if you ain't gonna pay me, I ain't got nothing to say to you, man. Straight up. And if people say it ain't about the money, bullshit. It's all about the fucking money. Nobody's got the balls to say it though. That's the problem. I got the balls to say it. It ain't about fucking loving the breed. That's bullshit. I mean, I love the breed, but that's not why I do it. I do it to make money and for the love of the breed. Okay? So, like, I'm trying to improve the breed and I'm trying to make money at the same time. But the reason I'm trying to make money, this is where it gets tricky, though. Other people are trying to make money to go buy Jordans, buy a car, whatever the fuck. I'm doing it to reinvest in a program to make it bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it back in. Like I told you from day one, I want the program to pay for itself. I don't want to keep dipping in my pockets every 5 minutes, okay, to pay for medical bills and shit for the dogs when the dogs should be paying for the medical bills. You follow what I'm saying? If I'm doing it right, it should take care of itself. Okay? At least to a certain degree, anyway. It should take care of itself to a certain degree. Once in a while, you're going to have to dip in your pocket, but not every day. Yuhan, what's up, man? So it's like you should be able to have a separate account where all the dog money, the revenue from the puppies and the stud service goes into that, and that's for your vet bills, that's for your dog food, your raw, um, your show expenses, all that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I want. You know, I mean, and maybe I'll get a vacation out of it, take Linda somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to get a Ferrari out of it. And you're not going to fucking get that doing this shit. Not in not in this market. Not in today's market. It's not going to happen. I don't give a shit who you are. McDonald's gave them a raise. They wanted to. Really? What are they making $25 at fucking McDonald's now? You know what the problem? You know what? That's another thing I'll tell you about Slick. Since McDonald's and like Walmart, places like that, when they raise their pay up to like $20 or some crazy fucking amount, you know what that means? That means that the qualified plumbers that I need to hire, I got to pay them like 30, 40 fucking dollars an hour. Because they're like, I'm a fucking plumber. I've been a plumber for 10 years. I can do anything. So they think they're God compared to somebody that works at McDonald's. You follow what I'm saying? So they're looking for big money. That's because what they're doing, they're giving these stupid kids that don't even know how to flip a burger $20 an hour. They don't know. They can't even get the fucking order right. I go there every time Linda goes get fast food. Like Chick-fil-A, any of that shit. She'll say no ranch or no mayonnaise. They do that, put that shit on there every fucking time she goes there. And she's not one to complain. Me, you do that 3 or 4 times, I'm going to come back around the drive-thru, I'm going to throw it and hit you in the fucking face with it. I did it at Wendy's. I told her about it in Jersey. When I lived in Jersey, they kept putting all this fucking salt on my fries. I told them, I said, I want no salt on my fries. Right? They kept fucking putting salt on them. I went through that drive-thru window, I fucking took the fries and threw them right in the fucking face. So, because you know what? When the people are working in those stores like that, they're on their phones and they're worried about, and they're bullshitting with their coworkers. They're not even paying attention to what they're doing. They're not even concentrating on what they're doing. They have no concentration because they're all fucking Facebooked out. But like I said, as far as the dog game, I'm gonna stay in it. I just don't know how big I'm gonna when I do go back. I don't like full tilt. I don't know how big I'm gonna do it. I gotta see. It's a lot of work. So I might just have I just might have 3 or 4. I might have 6 dogs. I might have 16 dogs. I don't know. It all depends on what happens. You know. The old sign says over 1 billion served, and he still can't get it right. That's great. I'm telling you, man. Nothing pisses me off more than when you. It's the same thing like if you go in like AutoZone, right? And you say you need okay, I need an AC condenser for a 2016 Nissan NV 2500 with a 5.6 liter. So I give them all the information up front because I know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? I said I need the AC condenser, right? You know what they do? They ask you, what year was that again? I just fucking told you. You're not fucking paying attention. Because you're fucking worried about who you're gonna go fuck tonight or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like I just told you all the information you needed to enter in the computer, and now you can't even fucking remember it 5 seconds later. I'm like, man, but you're making $20 an hour. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm telling you, we're doomed. We're fucking doomed. you know? And I don't know what's gonna happen with this election or whatever, man. But I tell you, it ain't probably gonna be good. But like I said, playing it. I'm looking for land. As soon as I find it, I will let you guys know, and I'll probably take a video of it. You know, and the plan is once I buy the land, is they do the septic for it. Okay, for like a 4-bedroom house. Once I do the septic for 4-bedroom house, then I can put a tap in it where I can move the RV onto the land. So I do the well, septic, power. Once I get that on there, then I can move this over there and live in this while I'm building on it. That's the plan. So that is the plan. You know, I'm probably going to get a modular house. To be honest with you, I've looked at some modulars and they're really nice. I looked at one that was like $190,000 house, but it's pimped out. It's beautiful. It's like 2,400 square feet. It's all one floor, wide open floor plan. The tub is like a swimming pool, man. You can soak in that tub. That tub's big as hell. Both there, he says, it's got two masters. It's got like an in-law suite or whatever. So it's got 2 master bedrooms. You know what I mean? One on each end, and the tubs are huge. And it's got granite countertops, all that crap. So, and once I built a house on there, the next step would be pour a slab and metal building, probably a 40 by 40 metal building, or 40 by 50, something like that, for the dogs and other stuff. And then the kennels will be climate controlled. You know, and I'll have drainage into the floor where it'll pitch towards the drain. I can squeegee the floors, epoxy the floors, and all that shit. Martin, what's going on, man? Hey, Martin, I just want to let you know, man. You and the other guy that bought the other male puppy, I'll have your papers soon, bro. I just want to let you know. I've been working on the papers, getting everybody's. I didn't have a lot of papers that were outstanding anyway. Only you and the other puppy, the brother of your dog, and then I had to do the last 2 for the last 2 from Jasmine. So we're actually taking care of that tomorrow, finishing that up. Yeah, I got my fingers crossed too, brother. Trust me. But you got to have a plan. I mean, the plan might not always go exactly the way you want it, but if you don't have a plan or a goal, how are you going to get anywhere? You can't just go by the seat of your pants. Just, you know, you got to execute. You got to get a plan, and then you got to execute the plan. If you don't do that, you ain't got shit. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't hired anybody back in my business, because I can't trust anybody. So I've been doing the work myself. Now, eventually, I'm going to have to hire somebody, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them drug tested and background checked, because I can't trust anybody. I mean, it's just the way the world is, unfortunately. I mean, the people I had working for me before, I knew them. They were, they were relatives of a friend of mine, and I knew them, and still did me dirty. So, it is what it is. But once I get off of here, I'm going to take the dogs out probably one more time, and then I'll take it down for the night. Just chill out. But Danny's show, Beast of the East, up there in York, PA, on September 14th. That's going to be a big show. You want to get to that one. That one's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Carolina 8 show. That's going to be a good one. So the Carolina 8 show is tomorrow. So I'm probably going to go. I might go to that. I'm probably going to go to that show. I'm just going to. I don't know if I'll take Vader or just take Vader. I don't know. I don't know if I'll take Vader or not. I might just to walk him around and shit. I don't know. But if not, I'll just go there, see Danny and shit, and see what's going on. Because I don't have anything to enter. I was going to put Maggie in it, but I can't. She wouldn't, because of her bite, I can't do that. So, still a beautiful dog, and the temperament was excellent. Just shit happens. I mean, I don't give a shit what breeder you are, where you're from. You will get dogs that have underbites. You will get dogs that have overbites. You will get dogs that have east-west. You're not God. All you can do is put the dogs together best you think they'll complement each other, and the rest is a crapshoot. That's what it is. You can do your genetic research. You can do all the research, but even after that, you still don't know if it's going to come out okay. I don't give a shit who you think you are. That's the truth. It's like I can put two dogs together to come. Okay, he fixes her top line, her rear fixes his rear, and all this, and I put them together, and it could come out and be garbage. You can only do the best you can do. Do your genetic testing, do what you can do, and the rest is up to the man upstairs. I mean, that's just reality. You know me, I keep it real. I ain't got time for bullshit. Karma, what are you doing, man? I swear, this is she the loudest dog. She gets in that cage and she raises hell in that cage. She be clanging her bowls around and acting stupid. She wants to go outside, probably. Well, I'm glad that I got to get back on here and talk with you guys, and I'll probably be doing it every week now. So I'll see you guys next week. And who knows? I might end up with a bully before I even get out of this RV. I could, if I do get a bully, it'll be a female, and I can only get one because I only have one kennel. I've got one kennel space. That's all I have. So I got right here in front of me. I got a double stack, the big double stacks. The heavy duty cages. The ones look like they're all welded together. And I have it anchored to the floor. And I have it anchored to the ceiling, so it can't tip over. Basically, what I did, I took the sofa. It was kind of nasty in here, so what I did, I took it out, put this in place of it, and then pushed it to the one side, and now I have space, and I have two garbage cans next to it. One is for dog food only, and the other one's a garbage can. And then I got a scooper in there, and I just scooped their food out. And it holds 40 pounds of dog food, no problem. Well, thanks, Slick. Martin, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I know the guy I sold Little Rock to said, because he knew I really didn't want to sell him. He's like, if I breed, he's going to breed. Because I sold him Coco, too. Coco was her father's grand champion Buckus. And Bully Barnes Buckus or whatever. So he's breeding Little Rock to her. So he said he would sell him back to me if I wanted him back. But at this point, I don't know. Right now, I got to concentrate on getting the land and getting established, get my homestead straight. Once I get that straight, the rest will fall in the line. If I'm, hey, Karma, cut it out. If I'm meant to do this shit for the long term, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not meant to do this shit no more, then that's what it is. It's in God's hands. It ain't in my hands. I mean, like when shit happens to you in life, it's like a message. You know what I'm saying? And if you're getting nothing but negative messages, maybe they're saying, Dave, you need to stop doing this shit. Just like if you get positive, you're like, this is what I was meant to do. So we'll see. I'm going to give it the old college try. The thing I like about the pockets is I don't have to worry about them fighting as much. Oh, I appreciate that, Martin. Appreciate it. How's your dog doing? Is he doing good? I ain't seen him in a while. You have to send me a pic or something. I'm always interested in seeing how my dogs are doing. It's like I don't just sell you a puppy, kick you out the door. Like I want to see them when they're 2 years old. I want to see, I want to know, because did I do right or did I do wrong? Because not every dog that I've bred came out perfect. I mean, I already know this. I mean, it's just simple facts. Just like any dog that came from any other big kennel, they're not perfect. They just don't show it to you. I show you everything. I show you the ones that don't look right. I show you whatever. Yeah? Well, send me a pic or a video when you get time, man. You ain't got to run and do it right this second. But, whenever you get time. I tell you, my old neighbor that lived next to me for my first litter, Gus's son, that Pro Bulls blood, man, that boy's beast. And Gus is up in New Jersey. I was talking to Danny today, my different Danny, not Danny Cervantes. This is Danny Arnold. This is my buddy from back in high school and shit. I gave him Gus because Gus is just too big. He says Gus is like 170 pounds because he's like 24 inches tall. So, but and he sends me pictures of the dog sleeping on the couch with his daughter and shit. It's hilarious. Dog takes up the whole couch. Well, it's coming up on 8 o'clock. I'm going to get off of here while it's still light out. I'm going to take the dogs out one more time. And then I'm going to take it down and I guess watch the TV and just pass out. I got to get up tomorrow and go help Linda at her house. And always something to do, man. And I also have a job to do tomorrow, like a quick one. So I don't even drive my new car. I don't even drive it. I just got it parked. I just drive my work van all the time now, keeping the miles down. So when I go to sell it back to the dealer, I can get rid of it. Yes, Edith, I will keep pushing. There's no quitting me, man. I grind all the time. I remember I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, man. I hustle all day long. Natural born hustler. from where I come from, that's if you don't know how to do that, if you don't know how to do that, you don't survive, man. You know, so got to get that paper. All right, well, you all have a good night. I appreciate you guys all tuning in, and I'll see you next Friday. Okay, peace.